Hi, welcome back to another video. I do hope you're having a great day wherever you are. So this job, I think you've seen me do it before. You've seen it when I first started here because it was quite messy. I'll link those videos up in the corner of the screen if you wanted to refresh your memory, but it's now an ongoing maintenance job. So I'm back today and I thought I'd bring you along just to see what it looks like normally. So I'm going to be trimming, cutting the grass, edging the lawns, weeding through most of the borders hopefully, maybe going around with a bit of weed killer, but I doubt I'll film that. I know, got a friend down there. And then there's a cordyline that's, some of the leaves have died off over the winter. We had quite a bad winter, so a lot of cordylines and things like that have died off. This one looks all right, it's just some of the leaves have dropped off, so I'm going to be finishing off tidying them up because it was about 7 o'clock at night last time when I finished last time and I didn't get a chance to finish it off. I was knackered. So I'll do that today, and I thought I'd bring you along because I don't know whether you've seen me do anything like that before, so it might be interesting to see. Right, I'll give her a quick walk through. Speak to you soon. Right, so this is the garden. Now the grass doesn't look like it's grown too much, which is a blessing. If you'd have seen it last time I was here, it was longer. We are getting to the end of May now, so I think things are starting to slow down, which is great because I'm on holiday soon and I've got a lot to do before I go away, so it's nice that it's slowing down a tad. So yeah, I need to cut this grass that goes all the way around there, but I'll show you that when I get to it. I'm going to be going through this border, edging it, you know, getting rid of these I think the white bells now that they've finished. I might go around with some more weed killer. I need to leaf blow this drive off. So it goes round here. I'm going to try and sort this border out today as well. Hopefully I'll get a chance to do that. And all this needs trimming. That needs trimming. I might put, I haven't got any moss killer. I was going to put some moss killer down on the drive, but I've run out. So I'll have to probably do that next time. And there's this border all along here. So I'll probably leaf blow all these little bits out. If I get a chance to today, I might weed through it. But this job's going to take me all day anyway, so that's going to be, I need to put some seed on there. That's going to be, I'm trying to level it through because it's so up and down. My mower doesn't quite cut it properly. So I need to trim round. This is all going to be cut and trimmed. This is the veg patch. Nice pathway there that my dad and my brother did. Give this a weed through, it's not looking too bad. And it's around this way. Daffodils and bluebells. But white bells and these ones were there. They look like they're alright, so I'll probably trim that off. Get that cut. However, the daffodils not quite. Some of them are, but I won't wait till they die off all the way before I start cutting them back. Oh, look at the size of that hole. Oh yeah, that's what I need to look. Molehills. So we've got a molehill there. You can see all these little bits of molehills for where I've had to scratch it up last time. So I have to seed over that. Well, that's going to have to be for another day because I probably won't have time today or before I go away. So I have to get rid of that molehill. Look at it. Just... I wonder if it is moles or if it's badgers that are doing this. Look at, honestly, just try and make a garden look nice and the wildlife just destroys it. Okay, so this all needs cutting. That's going to be trimmed. Oh, we got this over here. Oh, at least the grass isn't long. That's good. Don't think I've got a photo of what it was like before. Or I might have, I'll show you. But this is the herb garden. I'll give this a weed, and it's nice because it's all filling in, so there shouldn't be too much there. There's this border along here. Oh, at least the moles have. God, let's just patch these up for her. Just like, you know, they could at least cleaned up after themselves, you know. I don't know. I mean, if you know what kind of creature does this, is it a mole or is it a badger? I don't know. You can see these molehills from last time. There's this border along here. Oh, I might be able to get that done today, weeded through, because it's not too bad. all these molehills. Then this is that cordy line. I made a start on it last time, but I was here till about 7 o'clock at night and I didn't get a chance to finish it off, so I'll finish it off today, which is a bit something different for you. If I do get a chance to, that quince, I'm going to give it a trim. Also, this bit needs tidying through a little bit. These are blackberry bushes. But yeah, there's a lot to do. I need to weed through that pot as well. But yeah, so this is the whole garden. It's massive. It takes me a couple of hours to trim around, and then about 2.5 to 3 hours to cut the grass. And then you've got another however long to go through the borders. It's about 9 o'clock-ish now. So I'm going to be here all day. Till about 6 or 7, maybe. Depending on how easy it all goes. But yeah, so this is the garden. I've remembered Billy's treats today. Where is the dog? Oh, she's... Oh, look it. Why? This way. Come this way. Come this way. Come this way. That's it. And then through with you. There you go, dog. There you go, doggy. I know. She's on a long line because the garden isn't secure and I don't want to get in on the main road. And I think that's the job for today. So I'll probably do a few time lapses just because I don't know if I'll have enough memory cards or battery power to do it all, but we'll see. Right, hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please like it and subscribe if you haven't already. It definitely helps my channel and helps with that YouTube algorithm, and it's a great way to support me if that's what you want to do. Anyway, I very much appreciate you taking the time out to watch this video or any videos on my channel. I am very grateful. So without further ado, Billy's now going to go in all that heather and probably lie in it as she did last time I was here. Anyway, right, I'll carry on. Speak to you soon. Bye. First job of the day, trimming. Future Laura here. I know this video is long, I know it's 50 minutes. I have recently done a poll on the community page on my channel, and a lot of you have said it's fine to leave it in as 50 minutes and not edit anything out. But what I will do, and I'll probably do this for future videos from now on, so let me know down in the comments if you think this is a good idea and this is what you'd prefer. And I'll do it especially for this video. I'll put timestamps. So if you look down in the description, I'll put a timestamp for the different parts of the video. So if you didn't want to watch the whole thing, you can look down there and see which parts you'd prefer to see, which ones you'd find a bit more interesting if you didn't want to watch the entirety of the video. But then for those of you who do like watching the entire video, you can still see the full 50 minutes. Let me know down in the comments if that's a good idea, and I'll probably stick to that anyway going forward from now on. Thank you for everyone who's voted in the polls on the community channel. I do appreciate it. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye. that's the strimming done. Now I'm going to leaf blow it all back onto the lawn so I can pick it up with the mower. The strimming's just taking me just under 2 hours. So now I'm going to leaf blow and then I'm going to go over with the mower. Next job to do after the strimming is going around with the leaf blower. And now that the leaf blowing's all done, it's time to get the mower out and cut the lawn. Okay, so let's quickly sort out this molehill. Luckily there's only one and it's quite small. So what I've got is my bucket and my little trowel. I'm basically just going to dig it off. Like so. Flatten it out. Step on it. And sorted. Okay, so I'm roughly halfway through the grass cutting. So I think what I'm going to do is put you on a time lapse for the rest of it. Right, carry on. Right, so that's the mowing all done now. That's taken me 2 hours to cut the grass. I'm just going to have some dinner with Bills. And then it'll be time to, oh my voice, it'll be time to edge the lawns and then start weeding through. But first I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat. And now it's time to edge the lawn. I'm starting off doing this side of the garden first, and then once this side is sort of weedy through and edged round, I'll move on to the other side of the garden. Okay, I've just been busy edging the lawns, and I just want to show you this tree. Look at it. It's huge. Love the tree. I think it's a beech tree. Just look at it. Can't zoom out far enough to show it you. It's huge. See, if I go this way, you might get the dapple light. How pretty. It's huge. It's massive. You know what I think of when I look at this tree in all its glory, and that tree over there, and then that tree down at the corner. You know, the one thing I think about is the clean-up that I've got to do in a few months' time when all these leaves decide to fall off. Oh dear. It's a lovely tree though, but oh, I'm so looking forward to cleaning up after all those leaves. Right, I better carry on. Here's that tree from a different angle. I'm a bit further back. Look, like there's my van at the background. Look how big it is compared to my van. It's huge. Love to know how old that tree is. I bet it's very old. But yeah. Oh, all those leaves. That's a tidy up in a few months' time. Well, it keeps me busy. Last year I planted up this border. I did actually film it, but because I lost my SD cards, all the footage is gone. I mean, obviously it needs tidying up now. I've just edged it, and I've been around, all around here and edged. So now it's just starting to pick up the stuff and weed through. I've got to get rid of all these little bulbs here. Talk to you a bit about what I planted. So we've got an allium bulb there. I can't remember, that looks like the white one. I did plant a purple one over here, but I think that's died. It hasn't come through this year. We have a hebe. Now this hebe, I actually grew myself. I took a cutting many years ago, and I took quite a few cuttings actually, and they all sort of survived. So I thought that was a nice size plant to put in. I've got a pittosporum here. I mean, it looks a bit damaged from all the cold weather we had over winter. And down here we've got Carex. It's lovely. Lupin, that's grown nicely. Heuchera, I've got a couple of heucheras. There's one over there, just a slightly different colour, but we've got this colour. I think that's a salvia. That's still lupin. I think that's pink, but it's not quite flowering yet. Now this rose, I don't know whether it's going to flower. I don't know if it flowered last year or not. I can't remember. But we said if it doesn't do anything this year, we're going to have to take it out, because otherwise it's just a bit wasted really. But I can't see any flower buds on it, so I don't know whether it will do this year. I've got a lovely little azalea, variegated one it's got red flowers. This is a dianthus. It's actually grown quite nicely. It was tiny. It was about the same size as that when I first put it in. So that's grown nicely. And then I think this is a geum in between all them. I think, there's the flower. And then another decorative grass here. I just thought with it being like a bluey colour, just add something to the border. Probably a few gaps that still need filling. But I'll ask the client today if they want any bedding plants, and I might put some bedding plants in. But I do know this border is in the sun a lot, and as you can tell by the soil, it's very dry. So if I do put bedding plants in, I'm going to be a bit wary about it, just in case they do die. But yeah, that's that border. So now I'm just going to start weeding through it, and then weeding through that one over there. That one I'm leaving till last because I've got other things I need to do here today. So if I get time at the end of the day, I will. If not, then I can just leave that till next time I come before I go away. But yeah, right, I'll carry on. No, no. Bless you. Right here. Right, now I haven't got much charge left on my battery, so what I'm going to do for the rest of the tidy of all the different borders, up until I get to the cordial line, I'm just going to put you on a time lapse, because otherwise I don't think I'll get it all on. I've got 1% on this battery, and then I think I've got like 2 batteries left, so I'll sit you on a time lapse and then I'll get back to you when I'm at the cordial line. Right, see you in a bit.
On the floor, looking up, wanting more. This is so unreal. I must have been wrong, 'cause your love is strong for him. Why would it not be? He's always there for you. I keep living alone, so far from home, free but ready to flee from this all. Oh, to be standing on your own. Oh, to be standing on your own. You knocked me down, swept my feet off the ground, left me on the floor. Hard to resist, got me looking like this, like no one before. 'Cause I must be strong, 'cause this might go on for long. 'Cause I was wrong, and he's always there for you. I keep living alone, way so far from home, free but ready to flee from this all. Oh, to be standing on your own. Oh, to be standing on your own. Left on the floor, looking up, wanting more. This is so unreal. Out of my mind, how could I be so blind? How could I not see? I must have been wrong, 'cause your love is strong for him. Why would it not be? He's always there for you. I keep living alone, way so far from home,
Okay, so that's me finished for the day. I'll show you what I've done. I've not taken any before or after photos, but I'll just have a walk around with you, tell you what I've done and what I haven't been able to do. So this border is all weeded through. There we go. Around here, it's all trimmed. The grass is all cut. Just about to see the stripes. I've weeded through this border. So you see here, looks a lot better. I scratched all the drive at the side as well, and all down there. Planted these few plants in this pot, give them a water. A couple of roses, and then I've scratched this drive off all the way down here. I haven't got any moss killer on me, which is a bugger because I wanted to put some on this bit down here. But yeah, all this is scratched off. Definitely looks a lot better. Bailey's in the van at the minute. So yeah, the grass is cut. I've done the veg patch at the top. I haven't been able to do that border, so I'll just do that next time I come. No biggie. Next time I come as well, I'll sort all these daffodils off in the garden, in the lawn. They'll be ready to cut back. So yeah, all these. There's that patch that I trimmed off and cut over. So yeah, all those daffodils. This is the veg patch. Tidy. Look at that view. Crack. I love this angle of the garden. Beautiful. So yeah, cut all along here. Goes around here. Here's the herb garden. I've leaf playing around one final time, but I've not filmed that just because you've already sort of seen me before I mowed the lawn what I do, where I leaf blow. So yeah, this is all now weeded through and tidied. It's nicely filled in. We were just talking about it not so long ago. Lovely. I've weeded all down this border here. As you can see it there, looks a lot better. I got bit a couple of times by some holly leaves, which was nice. Next time I come, I'll sort them out. So yeah, that's that border done. And then I've been round, sorted this one out. So it looks better than it did. And finally, I've got this cording line tidied up the best I could. So it looks better than it did, but they're a nightmare to get off. I had to use some scissors because secateurs, well, my secateurs just won't do it. But yeah, so that's a garden done. Pot's done. And that's what it looks like. Right, I'll speak to you in a bit. Okay, so that's the end of the video. I'm just going to film a little bit of an outro. Excuse the way I look, I'm a bit worn out. Time has just gone about 6:15, so I've been here, what's that, like 9 hours. There's just a couple of things that I showed you before that I just haven't quite managed to do, but they're all right, I can do them next time. Please let me know down in the comments and let me know what else you'd like to see. You know, with what I do, there is a bit of variety, but you tend to see sort of very similar things. So like, you know, cutting the grass, edging the lawns, and then going through the borders. Occasionally there will be something different. So, you know, trimming some shrubs when they need trimming, cutting things back when they need cutting back, bedding plants, scarifying. I will hopefully, depending on how the weather is, because it's dried up a bit now, going back around doing some scarifying. So I haven't filmed that yet this year, but if you would like to see that, then just comment down below and I'll make sure to film it. Because I don't know what kind of things you like to see, if you think it's interesting or not, just let me know. And yeah, if you can think of any other ideas you'd like to see. I mean, of course, I'm kind of limited with what I do. It's sort of the same kind of things like I said before. But I do hope you enjoy what I do and what I show you. Sorry that my videos are not up as regularly as you'd probably like to see them. Right now it's the end of May. I'm just so busy. I'm going on a holiday in a couple of weeks, so I'm trying to get all my gardening. I've got to put treatments down, I've got to put bedding plants in for folk, and I've got to make sure I go around and get all the grass cut before I go away for, I mean, I'm only going away for a week, but I know I'll be minded that whole week that I haven't quite got on top of what I need to get done. So I am very busy at the minute. But like I say, please let me know what you'd like to see, if you're quite happy for me to show that sort of stuff. I've taken about 10 new jobs on in this past couple of months. Got some videos coming up. I mean, I need to film them, but it might be a bit different. You'll see some different gardens. There's a couple of videos. I'm going to be creating new edges on lawns. So I've got like a half moon. So where the grass grows onto where like the patio is, I'm creating a new edge. So I thought, oh, I'll film that. It might be interesting for you to see. It'd be something different than what I normally show. Like I say, let me know if you're happy with me to show that. And any suggestions on how I can improve the channel. I have noticed sort of the past 12 months that my views aren't as good as they used to be. It kind of puts a bit of a downer on things. So I always think that no one's really enjoying what I do. So that's probably why I don't tend to upload as frequently. I like to say, any suggestions or, you know, that kind of thing, then I'll be very much appreciated to hear what things you'd like me to try and film. Enough with the blabbing. Again, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, and like I say, let me know down in the comments any suggestions that you think to either improve my videos, or you know, what things you'd like to see. If you're quite happy for me to carry on showing you what I do as I'm doing now, unless you want me just to show either grass cutting or border work, let me know and I'll see what I can do. Let me know if you are enjoying it and you're happy for me to carry on. So yeah, anyway, I think that's everything. Do hope you enjoy this video. I'll start work on my next video, but that'll probably be when I get back off my holidays, because I'm rushed off my feet at the minute. But anyway, have a great day or evening wherever you are, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye. Oh dear. Oh, that's Bailey's fault. Bailey's fault. Bailey knocked their camera over. Watch it. Hello. You're a good girl. Go settle, Bailey. Good girl.